Hi, my name is Aidan Lawrence and I work for Voxygen Labs, and today I'm going to give you a quick demonstration of SILVIA interacting with our own in-house miniaturized IoT sensor array. So the idea behind these little IoT boards is we'd like to give developers a standardized platform to experiment with a whole bunch of different sensors and have the ability to add their own sensors and devices and control them using SILVIA. The IoT boards are Arduino compatible, so they're very easy to program, and you can even ask them how they work. So there's no manual required. So, what do you do?
I am a SILVIA host brain built to interface with IoT sensor arrays. I gather data from remote devices and present it to you in an easy-to-read way. Be sure to ask me about my sensors.
Okay, I will. What kind of sensors do you have?
Currently, there are 6 sensors enabled: a barometer, thermometer, altimeter, hygrometer, an air quality gas sensor, and a photoresistor.
So some of those sound a little bit weird, so if I was curious to see what kind of sensors did what, I could ask, what does a hygrometer do?
A hygrometer, also known as a humidity sensor, measures the relative humidity in the air.
So even though we're not reading from any sensors yet, it's still all answers that are on device. It's still an interesting proof of concept where if you were to make a product that consumers might be a little bit intimidated by, they don't want to read a giant manual, they just want to ask how it works, and you can use SILVIA to do that. So what we can do now is we can actually get some information from the sensor, so I can just ask, what's the humidity?
28.38% humidity.
Now SILVIA has gone out to the device, read the sensor, and came back with an easy-to-read answer. How about, how bright is it?
It's somewhat bright in here.
Now what I can do is I can actually cover up this photoresistor sensor right here, and I can say, now how bright is it?
It is dark in here.
It's dark in here. How about a little context? How about I say, what is the temperature?
33 degrees Celsius.
Now SILVIA is going to respond in centigrade simply because it's standardized around the world, but in America we use Fahrenheit, so I can rephrase that without exactly saying temperature again. I can just say, no, in Fahrenheit.
91.53 degrees Fahrenheit.
And she'll come back with a sensor reading that is now in Fahrenheit. What is the air pressure?
1003.87 hectopascals.
Now there's also an air quality sensor on board, and we're indoors right now, but we've been having some wildfires down in California, so I'm curious to see what this will say. What's the air quality like?
The air quality is poor.
Air quality is poor, interesting. So you can see, you can actually get information to and from this board, and you can also turn on the light.
Turning on the light.
Control external peripherals. How about set the light to red?
Changing light color.
Turn off the light.
Turning off the light.
And so on and so forth. There's also a set of standardized pins along the side. Now there are serial pins, there are SPI pins, there are I2C pins, there are general purpose input and output pins, even analog to digital converter pins. Pretty standardized stuff that you can use to add your own sensors if all of the sensors on board don't meet your needs. So I hope you enjoyed this quick demonstration of the SILVIA miniature IoT boards and SILVIA interacting with these IoT boards. Thank you very much.